Last year, for the first time ever, more fentanyl than heroin was stopped at the border. And now in focus, Texas Republican Congressman Chip Roy. Congressman, you had warned us that this day was coming where every single state in America would be basically a border state unified by illegal drugs.
Yeah, Harris, well, Happy New Year. Good to be on your show. Thanks for focusing on this issue when so many people refuse to. And thanks to Bill for being one of the few people willing to go down to the border, do the job of the media to actually shine a light on what's happening to the American people, to Texans, to ranchers, to migrants. While AOC is hanging out in Miami, sipping cocktails, hypocritically without a mask on, complaining about policies. Where is she going down to the border as she was a couple of years ago in a white pantsuit by a chain link fence, crying and gesturing next to a fence? Where is she crying over the 51 dead migrants when that van had an accident a week or two ago because of the danger that's going on with cartels moving people, the human smuggling that Bill just reported on, human smuggling that's occurring in the district I represent in San Antonio, where people are being moved up I-35 in the corridor there? Where's the vice president? Where is Mayorkas? Where is the president? They don't care. This isn't about failed policies. This is about a purposeful dereliction of duty, a purposeful refusal to execute the laws. And you have more crossings in the last 3 months of last fiscal year than more than twice as many as when President Trump was there. We had, I think, almost 500,000 apprehensions that we know of in the last quarter of 2021.
Yeah,
this is shaping up to be the worst year ever. And so we need to actually change our policies. That's why I've introduced the Title 42 discharge petition, and my colleagues have introduced a migrant protection protocol discharge petition. Of course, not a single Democrat has joined it.
Wow, I want to lean in more on that when we get together again. Just to unpack a little bit what you said, the numbers that you're throwing out are so huge, but what they don't take into account is just how much stuff is moving. Let's pop it up if we can. Customs and Border Protection seized more than 11,000 pounds of fentanyl during the 2021 fiscal year, surpassing the amount of heroin that was captured for the first time ever. And Congressman Roy, where I want to go with this, obviously that the sheer mass of it is eye-popping. This is such a danger to our law enforcement because of the high potency. Just a few seconds, your response.
Well, we know 13 Border Patrol agents have lost their lives. We've got DPS having to fill the gap from Texas down on the border. They're in danger. And while the president is going around preening and yelling at the American people, trying to enforce ineffective vaccine mandates, let's focus on the 100,000 dead Americans from opioid overdoses and fentanyl pouring into our communities. If you're watching this show, ladies and gentlemen, in your schools, in your community, is fentanyl coming in from Mexico, coming from China through the cartels. We need to do something about it, and don't let this administration get away with it.
I will bring you back. We'll go deeper. Thank you, Congressman.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.